Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. I have a very special couple of episodes for you. We actually had to break this video up to 2 different episodes. So we're all going to be talking about dim sum, which is some of the best things ever. If you never had dim sum before, you need to try it. And I'm joined today with Cici from Food Paradise and Tim from Food Paradise as well. Thanks for joining me because as you guys know, those of you who have had dim sum, you cannot eat dim sum alone. But I mean, I've done it. It's just, I mean, you shouldn't because it's like a social affair, right?
Or you have a lot of dishes, so you should share.
Dim sum is kind of like in small portions, and you get to try all sorts of dishes just in one meal.
Right.
It's not like the normal Chinese meals where everything comes in big platters.
Yeah,
So-
and kind of like a Chinese tapas, sort
it's
of.
so good.
And you know, like dim sum, it means in Chinese called 点心. And I feel like it's such a romantic way of saying it too. You know why?
Why?
Because 点心 literally means to touch the heart. It's actually yum cha in Cantonese.
Yeah.
So yum cha, back in the days, everything's served with tea. But now people also eat yum cha as a whole meal.
Right. So today, in this video and the next video, we're gonna actually introduce a lot of dim sum to you guys. In this video in particular, we're gonna tell you guys the do's and do nots of eating dim sum. Because come on, guys, there's rules to everything in life, and in dim sum, there's certain things you just don't do, and certain things that you should do.
I know more of the things about that. You have to do than the things you shouldn't do.
Okay, well let's go into it. What is one thing that you should do?
Well, after you sit down on a table, the first thing you should do is to order a cup of tea.
A pot of tea.
A pot of tea, right?
Okay.
And then when you come to a dim sum restaurant, there are many different types of tea that you can choose from.
Yeah.
My favorite is 菊花, and then there's also different types of green tea and also black tea. During summer, you should drink green tea. So, for example, Dragon Well is a grassy type of green tea. And then oolong and pu'er, those are black tea. They're really good for winter because they have a warmer body to it.
Okay, and I do want to point out the do's of tea is when you get the tea on the table, you shouldn't do this. Okay, this is what you don't do. Here, some tea. I'm gonna just pour myself some and drink it. It's awesome. No. This is a social affair, and you should
always pour for other people first.
So here you go, Tin.
Thank you, and a cup for tea.
But you know, there's also another thing I want to point out. You usually pour the tea for other people, the oldest first.
Okay.
Like for example, if grandpa is sitting right there,
Yeah.
you would pour for grandpa, and then grandma, and then your aunt, and then your uncle, and then to me, and then Tian Tian, since she's the youngest.
Okay, I didn't know whether I want to point out which one of you are older, so I didn't say that. But what you guys did not do, and what you should do, is thank the person who poured the tea using either a finger tap, 2 fingers tap, or in the north we actually do the knuckles.
I also heard another thing.
What's that?
Like when you're single, you tap with 1 finger.
Really?
When you're married, you tap with 2 fingers.
Okay, that doesn't correspond to the legend though, the story of
Okay,
why
tell
this
me about
tapping
it.
is. Do you guys know why you do this or do that in the north? It's because some story, I don't know which dynasty it was, but there was an emperor, there's different variations. But in the variation I heard, there's this emperor who was escaping from assassins. And he was in a restaurant and he had to put on clothing of a servant so they wouldn't know he's the emperor. So he was actually serving his servants, and the servants who was being served by the emperor, they were like, oh my god, I'm being served by the emperor, I need to kneel, but I can't. So signifying their knees, this in the north we do this, in the south is this. That's what you guys do when tea is being poured to you.
After you're done eating though, because after you're done eating, you should always offer to pay the bill.
Oh really?
And I know that Mike does it really well, so for today's meal, he's gonna pay.
I always do. Well, I always get stuck with the check
Like
somehow.
Chinese people always fight for their
Should we
bills.
get into a battle with the bills?
I'm gonna pay.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Unless guys you're on a date, so make sure you pay because that's just weird. Another thing about tea that you should do is after your tea is done, what do you do?
You open the cap so that people can come and refill your tea.
So yeah, you can put it on the side or you can turn it over so then the servers will automatically know. It's like the universal Chinese signal for refill my tea please without having to ask.
And the good thing about these restaurants is that tea is actually free. It's like complimentary for eating here.
Wait, it's
I
iced tea
think
free?
I think the refill is free. I don't know about the pot of tea is free.
Oh, don't get people bad. Oh, people are like, yeah, I thought 10 on this video told me it was free. How come you're charging me money?
Right, I think the refill is definitely free.
Another do I want to mention to you guys is this. A lot of times in Western meals, dessert comes at the end, right? After you
that's
eat,
true.
you get something sweet. Not in dim sum, people. In dim sum, you can have sweet things
During the meal.
anytime you want. Like custardy thing, like the egg tart. It's all good stuff.
favorite.
Your favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Well, let's get to one of the don'ts. How about that?
Alright, okay.
Okay. Don't be selfish.
No.
So you should share when you eat.
Yeah.
Like when you order a steamer, we should all share. Everyone should have a portion. And then if something is too big, we can cut it and then share it divided by 2%.
You know, when the dishes come, she shouldn't just be like, okay, this is mine. This whole steamy thing is mine. You want this? You get your own steamy thing of this. Like, don't do that. Come on, that's not cool.
It loses the purpose of dim sum.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
This
small
ain't the
portions.
Olive Garden where I'm like, can I have a chicken feet and she'll take a chicken feet and she'll take a chicken feet because I want my own chicken feet. No one does that. I want to share with you guys a couple of awesome do's right now, and you guys might not know this.
Okay, tell me.
You know where you should sit in dim sum restaurants?
Kitchen.
The kitchen, that's right. You guys gotta
kitchen.
pick a seat by the kitchen. So when the cart, because you know, dim sum is served on carts, like you can see here, and when they push it, there's a route, right?
Yeah.
So if you're sitting way on the other side of the kitchen, they might get to you last, and then the food might be colder, not cold, but
Yeah.
so you want to get there right. This is my rule whenever I go to like a party and they have hors d'oeuvres coming out. I stand by the kitchen. So the hors d'oeuvre
But
guy.
what if the waiters don't give you, like the waitress or host, they don't give you a table by the kitchen?
No, you ask for it. Like, can we sit here? And the other two I want to tell you guys that goes along with that is you want to pick, you know, they're steamers, right? They're
Right.
kind of like Legos laid on top
Yeah.
of each other. You want to get the one that's on the bottom, right? Because that's the one that's the hottest because it's right by the steamy things, the steamy fairies that's
I
steaming
never
up.
tried
The
that
little
before.
water.
Yeah. A couple other don'ts for you guys.
Don't order vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah, we're meat eaters right now.
Are you sad because you're like a
I
vegetarian, sort of?
No, I'm not vegetarian, but I always order a plate of vegetables, so I don't know if that's true.
Here's why you should not order vegetables, guys. My argument for not ordering vegetables at dim sum. Okay, a plate of vegetables at dim sum is usually what, $8, $9
Yeah,
maybe?
usually more
It's
expensive. than
overpriced.
others.
It's extremely
Yeah.
overpriced.
I could cook that at home for $1. Because usually at dim sum it's just a little bit of oyster sauce on top of the vegetables, right?
Exactly.
I could
like
do
a
that at
spoil
home.
with-
So are you gonna order a plate of vegetables today?
I'm gonna order a plate of broccoli for
Oh my-
Mike.
Oh my.
Okay, whoa.
'Cause I
You're
know
talking
he
about
hates it.
Chinese style broccoli, right? You're not talking about Western broccoli. Because Western broccoli is my
Chinese-style
enemy.
broccoli.
It's my mortal enemy. I hate it. Another don't for you guys is don't be afraid to try it. Because when you come to dim sum, there might be a lot of items that you might not be familiar with, right?
Yeah, for example, chicken feet.
Oh, my favorite.
Chicken feet. Here, I to this day I have problems with chicken feet because literally we're eating something that an animal
Steps on the
is
ground.
walking around, usually in his own poop, on with.
You're just making it so gross. For
Now I
people.
don't want to eat chicken feet today.
Does that not make sense?
It makes sense.
Do
but
chickens
they-
wear shoes?
No, but they clean it so well. And do you know why most Asian people they look younger than their age?
Because of chicken feet?
Because of chicken
That's
feet.
so not what.
Because it has
What
so
kind
much
of stuff is that?
No, it has a lot of collagen. it makes your skin
Well, let me ask you.
beautiful.
How often are you eating chicken feet that's making you look younger? You know, look. I think our parents just make up stuff.
What, like pig ears? I heard that's good for your
What, is that-
skin.
Like,
Everything's good for your skin. Fish brains good, make you
Oh,
smarter. Fish eye make you
Fish
see
eyes
better.
make you see
that's
better.
what I heard too.
That's not
Yeah.
true. That's still not true. Let me prove it to you guys right now. Do you guys eat fish eyes?
Yeah, I do.
don't.
I eat fish
You-
eyes all the time.
You wear glasses?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew
No,
it.
they make your eyes brighter, like
That's-
bling bling.
So don't be afraid to try things, guys. A lot of things you might not be familiar with. It's okay to ask them what it is, but try it. Even if it looks mysterious to you, eat it first, ask questions later. That's my motto.
You might even like it.
That's right. And
Actually, sometimes I might not even ask.
That's true. Maybe don't ask. Maybe just eat it and enjoy it. Don't ask what it is. Last two do's. One is I'm always looking around me when I'm eating dim sum. Like, what are they having? What is in that cart? What is in that cart? If you see something in a cart that you like, but it's not near your table, it's okay to chase after them. It's called cart chasing. It's a thing. Is it a thing? I think it's a thing. It's a thing. So if I see something I like, I'm running over there. I'm chasing after that cart lady who are sometimes surprisingly fast. My last do for everybody is this, and I think everyone's going to agree with me, except for people who hate this kind of stuff. Do take photos of your dim sum.
I do that.
Look, it's like a year's worth of photos because you have like 20 things you're ordering and like you have 20 pictures. You can stockpile. You can be like, hey, today I'm uploading chicken feet. I'm saving a little custard balls for like next Friday.
Coolest thing about this is dim sum. There's such a variation in here that it looks like you have this fancy feast.
Yeah. All right, guys. So those are some do's and don'ts for you when it comes to eating dim sum. You should definitely try it. And I just want to thank Jing Fong restaurant here in New York City. I have their information in the description box below. This is one of the best places for dim sum when you come to New York City. I think it might be the largest too.
Yeah.
This is massive.
Just look at that.
Can you guys see behind us? There's some whole dim summery going on behind us. And I can't wait to actually try their dim sum because I've actually never had dim sum here. And thank you guys for joining me today. Definitely check out their channel, Food Paradise.
Right, just search for Cici Lee or Cici's
Well, I'm gonna
Travel
put your stuff
Vlog.
in my description box, so you guys can definitely check out their channel. So stay tuned for the next video where we're actually gonna be eating stuff. So next video, all the must-get items that you need to get in dim sum.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.
See ya.